Good day, friends. Here, your fan and host of this show, Dr. Karan Pratap Singh, founder president MITWS Bareilly, India. In this new episode of The Local Explorer, today, along with us, our guest, Dr. Maliha Badhu from Lahore, Pakistan. She have a PhD degree in chemistry and she speak about Lahore and also she recite a poem. So we, on behalf of Radio Materials India, welcome her and we are very appreciated for her contribution to Radio Materials India. Let's listen to Dr. Maliha. Thank you.
Hello, you are listening Radio MITWS India.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Maliha Badhu and I am PhD chemistry from GC University, Pakistan, and I live in Lahore, Pakistan. I want to discuss some history of Lahore with you people. In which city I am living is recorded history of Lahore, second largest city of the district of Pakistan, and it covers the thousands of years. Originally the capital and the largest city of the Punjab region, and it has since its creation changed hands from Hindus, Greeks, Muslims, Mughals, Afghans, Sikhs and British, and therefore becoming the cultural capital. And you can see the ancient areas. According to the oral traditions, Lahore was named as the Lava, son of the Hindu god Rama, and who supposedly founded the city. And the Lahore fort has a vacant temple dedicated in the honor of Lava. And Ptolemy, the celebrated astronomer and the geographer, mentioned the Geographia, a city Lebokia, and the route between the Indus River in the region described. And similarly, the oldest authentic documents about the Lahore was written by the Hindu Alam. He translated the Vladimir Fedorovich Minorsky and published in Lahore 1927. In his document, Lahore is referred to as a small sheher with impressive templates, large markets, huge orchards, and two major markets around the dwelling exits, and it also mentions the mud walls that encloses these two dwellings to make it one. And the original documentary is currently held in the British Museum. And this is the shortest history which I told you about the Lahore. And you can see it's the historical place and religious too. And there is too many things. Is the modern area is the British Raj. British Ranjit Singh made Lahore his capital, and he was able to expand the kingdom to the Khyber Pass and also included the Jammu and Kashmir, while keeping the British from the expanding across the river Satluj and from more than 40 years. And after his death in 1839, he internecine fighting between the skills and the several rapid fortunes of the territory of the sun, along the introduce of the Doggers and the two Anglo-Skill wars eventually led to the British control of Lahore, that bar 10 years later, and capitalizing on the disarray surrounding the succession struggles after Ranjit Singh's death, and only partially diminished by a war fought against the Sikhs on their estuaries. And British ruled Lahore in February 1846, and the garrisoners their troops in the citadel. And you can see here the British rule was basically from 1849 to 1947, and the colonial architecture in Lahore combined the Mughal, Gothic, Victorian style, and the general GPO and a GNCA building in Lahore commemorate the golden jubilee of the Queen Victoria, and even marked the construction of a clock tower of monuments all over the India. Other important British buildings include the High Court and GC University Museum, National College of Art, Montgomery Hall, Wellington Market, University of the Punjab, Old Campus, and Provincial Assembly. Under British rule, Sir Ganga Ram, sometimes referred to as the father of a modern Lahore, designed and built the General Post Office, Lahore Museum, Atchison College, Mayo School and Art, which is called as the NCA, Ganga Ram Hospital, Lady McLagan Girls High School, Chemistry Department of GC University, Albert Victor Wing of Mayo Hospital, and Sir Ganga Ram High School, and now Lahore College for Women and the Haley College of the Commerce, Rabi Road House for the Disabled, Gangaram Trust Building, and Chaurai Qaid-e-Azam, Lady Maynard Industrial School, and also constructed a model town. Suburb that is recently developing the cultural center for the Lahore growing economical site. And Lahore City has built a new campus in the quieter environment on the canal bed, but the old university buildings are still functioning for the sake of the environment. And the British introduced the horse racing to Lahore, and the first racing club established in 1924 is called as the LRC. It's the Lahore Race Club. What is the role of independence of Lahore? In our city, Lahore enjoys a special position in the history of Pakistan and the Indian independence movement. 1929 Congress session was held in Lahore. In this Congress, resolution of a complete independence was moved is the Nehru and passed unanimously at midnight on 31st December 1929. On this occasion, a contemporary tricolor of India with a chakra at its center was hoisted, a national flag, and thousands of people saluted it. Lahore prison was placed to detail the revolutionary freedom fighters, noting the freedom fighter Jatin Das, which dies in Lahore, and the prison after fasting for 53 days in protest of a British treatment of political prisoners, and one of the martyrs in the struggle for the Indian independence. And Shaheed Sardar Bhagat Singh was hanged in the Lahore jail. And the most important session of all the Indian Muslim Leagues after the Pakistani Muslim Leagues, the premier party fighting for Indian independence and the creation of Pakistan, was held in Lahore 1940. Muslim under the leadership of Qaid-e-Azam separate homeland for Muslim of India in document known as the Pakistan Revolution or the Lahore Court or Lahore Resolution. During this session, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, leader of the League, publicly proposed the two-nation theory for the first time. Predominantly Muslim population supported the Muslim League and the Pakistan movement, and after the independence of Pakistan in 1947, monetary Hindus and the Sikhs migrated to India, while the Muslim refugees from India settled in Lahore. It was basically struggled basic history of the Lahore. Now I'm excited to share 10 most important places in Lahore, and which is very renowned places. And first of all, it's basically Lahore, Pakistan, popular for its array of tourist activities, from being priceless artifacts to the historical sites, shopping places, variety of restaurants. Options are endless, and here are the top 10 activities in Lahore. And basically a visual journey you can say is the Food Street and MM Allen Road. First of all, MM Allen Road runs from Main Market to Firdaus Market, and this major road was named from the Muhammad Mahmud Alam, and a variety known figure of the Pakistani Air Force, and the Pakistan for the greatest restaurants in Lahore located on the beautifully designed roads, and the more major reason for visiting the area. And from Village Restaurant to Jamia Port Pommet and Burger Club, and there are many restaurants to impress any foodies. Similarly, the gorgeous Food Street is also another place to enjoy the smell and taste of all the delicious dishes in Lahore has to offer. And Food Street of Gawal Manji, Lahore Fort. Lahore Fort is basically Shahi Qila, is a wonderful and one-of-the-kind Mughal structure, and this must-visit historical palace was built by the legendary Muhammad of Ghaznavi in 11th century, and this massive compound is a treat for all the art lovers who have the option to bask in the beauty of the different gardens, palace, halls, mosques, and other buildings and the constructions that are located within the Lahore Fort, and it measures 1400 feet by 1115 feet, and the palace of Amir's Sheesh Mahal, and which is one of the most visited place in the Lahore Fort. There is the Badshahi Mosque. For those visiting Lahore, the Badshahi Mosque is real treat, and this mosque is one of the most famous in the world and was built in the year 1674 by Aurangzeb and Mughal Emperor. According to the report, it was discovered that the mosque can hold about 40,000 people for worshipping in a single prayer session, and the interesting thing about it is that it is made entirely of red sandstone, and the visitor will be able to witness the relics which belong to the Prophet Muhammad and his daughter and son-in-law. And Anarkali Bazaar and the Liberty Market, great shopping experience and one of the best things that the tourists can look forward to when exploring a new city, and Lahore can quite easily provide that. The city has a plenty of different shops and the markets, from the mega stores like Metro and Hyperstar, and the city provides the best shop till you drop experience. Among so many shops, Liberty Market and Anarkali Bazaar stand out, and thus making them a most visit, from the jewelry to embroidered items to leatherware to silk to footwear, and the best of Lahore can be found in these markets. And other is the Masjid Wazir Khan. It's the work of Masjid Wazir Khan seems like a direct contrast to the ministry of Lahore Fort, and for photographers this place is a dream come true, as they can enjoy a dream by witnessing a gaze colorful tile mosaic and floral motifs in the blue and green calligraphy come together in mesmerizing exhibition of a beauty across the face. You look to the centuries to build this mosque. It was in fact built in such 7 years during the rule of Shah Jahan and the Mughal Emperor. Next one is the Shalimar Garden. Is basically, you love nature, the Shalimar Garden of Lahore should be the perfect gateway from the hustle and the bustle of this city for a while. And this garden is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and also known as the Shalimar Garden. It was built in the year 1641 by Shah Jahan and the great Mughal Emperor. In 80 acres of the magnificent garden is a great example of a famous architecture skills, and the Mughal Empire in the middle of this garden. There are 3 terraces known as the Hayat Baksh. As we know, is the Faiz Baksh and the Farah Baksh. Besides this, there are also many white marbles, fountains and buildings in this garden too. Lahore Museum. It's one of the best places to learn about the fascinating history of Lahore, and the museum was built in 18th century, contains artifacts from the time of the civilization of Mohenjo-daro and Harappa to the present day, and it was about 20 galleries which exhibit the different prices Quran and the prices Quran's paintings and gandaras, sculptures, carpets, manuscripts and Islamic work art and many other such artifacts. Last one is the Minar-e-Pakistan, which is the monument well known for being perfect representation of ideology of Pakistan, and this monument is located to the famous Iqbal Park of the Lahore, which is one of the country's largest urban parks, and built during the 1960s. It holds a special and patriotic sentiment for the country, as one this site, the Lahore Revolution, was passed by the All India Muslim League on 23rd of March 1940, and visitors flock to this tourist destination to witness the monument architecture, which is blend of the Islamic, Mughal and the modern style. Last one is the Mini Golf Club. This is the ideal place to take a bit of a break from all the traveling and exploring. This popular hangout place for the Lahore youth has more to offer than just mini golf. Visitors who are looking for some fun with their travel companion can spend a day playing the game, and then in the evening enjoy the great atmosphere of the club with some hookah and delicious fusion foods. is the Lahore Wagah border. A trip of Lahore would not be complete without the evening at the Wagah border, and this place marks the border between the Pakistan and its neighbor India. Every evening tourists come to this place to witness the Wagah border ceremony, which is a military practice performed by both the Pakistani and India at the same time since 1959, and cheering crowds are the elaborate drill on both sides, which is something which every visitor